Welcome to Crystal Talks. We're so excited to be here with you today. We are talking about a really powerful stone that holds the energy of heat, and it's based in yang energy, but it actually in Chinese medicine balances yin and yang energy. So it can be a really, really powerful and cool stone. Cynthia, tell us what we're talking about today.
Tiger's eye. Almost everyone is familiar with tiger's eye. It's just one of those. It's so beautiful in jewelry, and it's well known for many things. But you probably don't know some of the things we're going to tell you today. So hang on, here we go.
So we'll start by telling you that it aligns with earth and fire, both elements. So it can be really supportive in grounding you in courage, but also giving you that fire of confidence and strength. So it's a really, really amazing stone. Truly one of my favorite stones to use for the solar plexus chakra, but it also works with the sacral and the root chakra as well. Tell us, Cynthia, all the amazing benefits of tiger's eye.
Well, as Katie said, it's a very, very, very protective stone. It's very strong. It's got that that energy, kind of like the tiger energy. It isn't just the colors. It's got that. It helps us focus. It's great for promoting mental clarity, and that of course assists us in resolving problems and doing it objectively, not being swayed by so much by our emotions, which is easy to do. It's very useful also for healing psychosomatic illnesses, for dispelling fear and anxiety, which are of course often at the root of that kind of illness. It's a stabilizer of mood swings. It gives us willpower, purpose, and courage, and self-confidence, all those tiger things. And it also, and this is one of the reasons too, the protective, of course, we're talking about protective and growth stones. It encourages us to challenge ourselves, and that's how we grow. As we push the edge of our comfort zone, we become more who we really are. And tiger's eye is a great one to keep around for doing that. As far as physically, it supports the reproductive organs, which you would suspect based on the chakras that it's associated with, but it also helps with the eyes and the throat. It helps release toxins. It helps alleviate pain, and it's very helpful in healing broken bones and aligning the spinal column. And Katie, if you take it, because I got a sneeze coming on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, tiger's eye is really cool because it has this energy, right? It has all these really cool benefits, but because it balances your energy in this beautiful way, it really opens up for you to have this courage, for you to have this confidence and this clarity to make choices, to take action, to feel that strength inside of you. So it's really, really a cool stone. And actually for, tiger's eye has been used for thousands and thousands of years. Ancient Egyptians believed that tiger's eye offered protection of the sun and the earth combined. So they believed that the sun god and the god of the growing land combined were within tiger's eye, and you had the protection of both. So that's really, really cool. Egyptians also chose tiger's eye as the eyes for their deity statues to express divine vision. So it really is not just about that protection and that strength, but as you work with tiger's eye and it balances your energy and it taps into that willpower, that strength and that confidence, it really brings clarity for your intuitive abilities too. So that can be really, really awesome. Not only that, but it gives you that confidence in your intuition and in yourself. So really, really cool. Roman soldiers would carry tiger's eye for bravery in battle. It's been highly regarded throughout history. Stone for prosperity, for good fortune, protecting, reflecting away malice, so that negative energy we're trying to avoid. And it's really been a popular good luck stone, used to ward off the evil eye, used to discern if someone else is reliable. And, all of this is according to ancient lore, right? But it's really, really cool because we can still see these benefits of tiger's eye today and being used today, helping us to discern Is someone reliable? Can we count on someone? Is something negative, right? It provides that protection and that ability to discern, to have that confidence and courage and clarity, which is really, really cool. So Cynthia, tell us how we can use Tiger's Eye.
Well, we already talked about using it in, in jewelry. It makes beautiful, beautiful jewelry. And it's especially effective when it's worn in, as a bracelet or a ring, where you would have it quite frequently near the chakras that it aligns with, because it works then in its highest harmony. Certainly use it in your office or your workspace for that focus that that you're looking for, and to bring insight to complex situations that we often deal with day to day. It also is going to help you in the workspace shake off that procrastination that I know most of us struggle with to get the job done. Let's go. Yeah, me too. If you place it close to a door or a window, it's going to work as a protective amulet for you. Anywhere in the home, though, Tiger's Eye is going to help keep the moods grounded and attract good luck, and dispel those fears like Katie was talking about. It makes it a safe haven from the outside world. And of course, use it in your gemstone roller bottles. Tiger's Eye is a great one to use with essential oils.
So Cynthia, what essential oils are great to use with Tiger's Eye in those roller bottles?
Well, I'll again, in case this is the first time you're hearing us, it's the best way to use essential oils with your crystals is to choose one of the many. Every crystal, just like essential oils, has many different properties, as we've been talking about. So if you're using, for example, your Tiger's Eye to help promote your courage, then the oils that are going to work with that toward that objective, toward that intention, is black pepper, helichrysum, cassia, ginger, or juniper berry. If you're wanting to up that creativity, get a little spark there, then wild orange, tangerine, and clary sage are great for those. Hope, if that's feeling like something you need more of, then let's go with melissa, lime, bergamot, helichrysum, or cedarwood. And confidence, we talked about confidence boosting with Tiger Eye. Good ones to pair for that are the bergamot again, cassia, Roman chamomile is another one we can bring in, lavender, and patchouli. As far as physically, if you're looking for reproductive organ support, then clary sage is the one I would reach for. Pain, you can use it with several copaiba, turmeric, helichrysum, or wintergreen. Any of those are going to work toward that. And the bone strengthening, again, helichrysum, wintergreen, and or Siberian fir. So quite a number of choices depending on which direction you want to use your Tiger Eye.
I'm feeling like a bit of creative courage, taking some juniper berry and wild orange with that Tiger's Eye and using it like to meditate with Tiger's Eye, right? Like meditate with Tiger's Eye, hold the stone to inspire that confidence and courage and that flow of creativity. So you can just be free to be creative and courageous in your creativity, not afraid to do what your soul's called to do. Just let that creativity flow. What a beautiful thought. What a beautiful energy to be in.
Love it. I'm going to do that later this afternoon.
That's awesome. I know. I think I need to do it too. You can also use Tiger's Eye in a yoga practice with poses like balance table, tiger pose, downward facing dog, sun salutations, to really activate those chakras, the root, sacral, and solar plexus, open up that creativity, courage, confidence, and all of those things. Really, really powerful. Some mantras you can use with Tiger's Eye are: I am balanced, radiant, and strong. As I pause to ground my thoughts, I access confident clarity. So really, really an amazing stone to have in your toolbox to use. We talked about the gods really briefly in the history, where we're talking about, how the ancient Egypt believed that Tiger's Eye held the protection of both the sun god and the earth god. But also, tiger's eye aligns with the Egyptian goddess of the sun's blessing, Bast, as well as Freya, the Norse goddess of beauty and love, which I have a personal connection to. Freya, just love her. And Persephone, the Greek goddess of spring. So a really cool stone with lots of energy. Really, really a great one to have with you. If it's jewelry, if it's in your roller bottles, if it's something you carry in your pocket, really an amazing stone. And everything we talked about today, we have in a PDF for you. If you would like it, just drop a little comment below, PDF, and we'll get it right to you. So until next week, have a great week, and we'll see you soon.